Hey guys, I just thought I'd take a minute to explain what's been going on with me since I know guys haven't heard much since the last stream that stopped really early. For those of you who were in there, you know I wasn't feeling well, and as the stream went on, it turned out I was getting just sicker and sicker. And that's actually where I've been the last like 3 or 4 days. I've been quite sick. I actually tried to finish the Soviet Strike Let's Play, what am I thinking? Yesterday, there we go. And two things happened. One, I kept fucking coughing because I was still sick, and I was gonna go through with it, but then my emulator crashed because that thing is awful and I hate it. So I ended up not being able to do that. I might try again after I'm done doing this, I'm not sure. But I just wanted to tell you guys, what I've been doing, which I actually picked up Guild Wars 2. A friend of mine, Daz, some of you may know him from the stream. We were talking, we were having some bad games of LOL, and he was like, I've been interested in Guild Wars 2, and I'm like, yeah, me too. And basically, and he said, I don't know if I should get it, and I'm like, I tell you what, if you get it, I will get it. And like 5 minutes later, he's like, okay, I'm downloading it. And I'm like, okay. So I got it, as you can see, and it's actually really good. It is by far probably the best MMO I've ever played, and I've played a few. I played free ones like Mabinogi, and I guess that's okay. And I played, the Old Republic. I have that, which also okay. Griffin. And I've also played
I'm an achiever.
Frickin' WoW. I actually played that once in the stream. And leave me alone, please. Thank you. Go away. No, go away. But the thing, Guild Wars just does a lot of stuff that's just better. Besides the fact it looks amazing for an MMO, and that's really impressive because I've never actually played an MMO that I thought looked good. Like, the Old Republic is like the closest one, and even that's subpar, especially for BioWare. Now, I know MMOs don't usually, like, I don't know, as a rule, they, like, don't look as good as other games, and people are like, well, they're massively multiplayer, so the graphics aren't important. And I'd almost buy that until I played this, and I'm like, wow, this looks really good, and honestly, the look of an environment is really important to becoming immersed in it. And that's kind of a big part of role-playing. So this game has done that right. The character creation is also impressive, which is also amazing, because that's another thing that a lot of fucking MMOs don't have that's good. Like, I'm sorry, nothing against WoW, I don't hate WoW, but two problems with it. One, hasn't aged well, and it really shows with the character creator, if you can call it that, because at the end of the day, every single character in WoW basically looks the same, with very, very slight variations. In this game, that's not a problem. Like, I haven't stumbled on another player that looks anything like mine, because the character creation is in-depth enough that it's not a problem. And that says a lot, because even the Old Republic, which honestly I thought had a pretty okay character creation system, it was still subpar, especially for BioWare. That disappointed me a lot, because it really wasn't as good as the character creation you'd find in, say, Dragon Age or Mass Effect. And I never understood why that kind of stuff was not there. You'd think that would be important. And it is, for role-playing, especially in a game where you're supposed to be your own character and, perform quests. You want to be able to, dictate every piece of that character. And Guild Wars 2 has done all that in a way better than basically every other MMO I've played. Especially frickin' DC Heroes, whatever the hell that game is called. I played that game and I could not get into it. That game was not nearly as good as I was hoping. But this one definitely worth a buy. I'm actually really into it right now. I'm taking a break from League of Legends because, for one, good game. For two, LOL's pissed me off lately. I cannot politely get to a game where somebody doesn't feed or something stupid happens. If you watch the stream, you know that things have been going downhill for LOL, and despite my desire to go pro with it, I feel like it's almost not going to happen at this point, because a combination of me probably not really being good enough to do that, And the fact that I can't get up in rank because of other people. Because the thing about LOL is that it's very team-based. And if you wind up by some, chance, which happens more often than you think, with just bad teammates, you're screwed. Like, at least in StarCraft, if you lose, you can honestly say, you know what, I fucked up and the other guy was better than me. In League of Legends, it's completely different, where it's like, okay, well, bot lane fed, and top lane wouldn't team fight, and our jungler sucked. I mean, there are so many other factors, mostly involving your teammates, so it's very difficult. And it's also very frustrating. So I'm taking a break for that, playing this. I might stream again, maybe tomorrow night. I work on Sunday, and I start my second job Tuesday. But I'm going to try to stream as much as I can now that I'm well enough to talk. I'm actually... I was about to say I was fighting the urge to cough. And I failed at that. Hold on. Excuse me. Still a little sick, but better now. Better, well enough that I'm able to talk, obviously. So there you go. I've already actually done this. I'm basically grinding right now. Although there's really no grind in Guild Wars. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know what's going on and where I've been. Again, I'll stream again. Maybe tomorrow night. We'll see what happens. No promises. I'll try to finish Soviet Strike and start Nuclear Strike soon. And what. Oh, by the way, for those of you who have this game, feel free to add me. My name on here is the same as one on screen, on the one in LOL, but if you forget that, it's Varial Nephilim. I'm sure you guys have seen it enough that you probably know. Well, I know at least one person said that they got it, and I told them that once I get it, I would play with them. But I will tell you guys this: I will not join a guild, so don't even ask me. I have this thing where I just outright refuse to join guilds. Don't ask me to explain it, because the explanation is surprisingly complex, while at the same time not being a very, very good explanation. If you can believe that. I don't join them, just on principle. So, but I will gladly help someone with a story campaign. I will, do quests with people, anything to get my character up in levels, that's fine. No problem there. So, until next time, this is Darkness, and I bid you all a fond farewell.